Hello and welcome. It's Christmas morning, so I'm going to take a look before the house is still silent. It's 6:20 in the morning, got my little light on, it's dark outside. I'm going to take a look at the times. Quick, cryptic, I'm whispering, I'm not sure, I feel like I'm whispering. And obviously this puzzle is being published on the 25th of December 2024, and it's been set by Teazel. Gosh, Teazel is not my favourite setter, always difficult, and the last puzzle I had to struggle through, and I ended up with one that I just couldn't get, or I gave up on. I put nits instead of flies, I think it was. So anyway, I'm going to just reset the timer and crack on. Braggart's play cancelled. Braggart is a boaster of some sort, I think. Manage, cloaks priest. Manages to run, cope. Hood, priest's cloak. I think that's a double definition, isn't it? Probably. Cope, maybe. Cut loose. Notice crack. Add. Don't know. A chief accountant joining US agency. This grows thorny. Acacia. Beautiful insects. Foreign lads disturbed. Foreign is 7 letters. Lads is 4. So, but why would that be? Foreign lads. Why would that be? Beautiful insects. Not sure. Gruel I cooked is more unpleasant. Lurgia. I don't think lurgia is a word, is it? Must be though. Must be an word. More unpleasant. I thought it was IER, but ILUR. ILUG. Oh, I've got gluia, I suppose. More unpleasant, gluia. Feel like that. I'm going to have to come back to that. Uglier. Uglier is a better word, isn't it? Uglier. I've still got that I there, though. Professional person has whiskey in bed. Professional person, gosh. Whiskey, you assume, is the W for whiskey. NATO phonetic alphabet. Remarkable rarities, but they became part of the mainstream. Gosh, remarkable feels like an anagram word. Rarities, what's that, 8 letters? But, rarities, but they become part of the mainstream are can't think what that is, but I think it is probably an anagram. Blocked, failed to break record. Record would be a CD or an LP, I assume, or a disc. But probably put something in LP or CD. Blocked would suggest it's going to be a CD, maybe. Fail, lose, closed. I suppose failed, lose. Fail, lose, I think. Eventually, not late. Eventually, at last. Not late. On time. Not sure about that. On time, maybe. Not very comfortable with that. Man nearly hosting Queen. Queen Anne, I think. Hidden word. Sarcastic wordplay by fellow. Oh. Pun. Okay, well, maybe 3 or 4 in there. Unhappy, said I must leave. Unhappy, said I must leave. I can't read that without thinking sad. Yeah, just sad, isn't it, without an I. I must go. I must leave, it's that simple. A folder holding paper for this. I feel like that wants to be something like portfolio. A folder, a file. Excel in the garden party. Excel in the garden party. Parties to do, outdo. I think it's an outdo, isn't it? A garden party. That's quite good, actually. Nervous of loud rebuke. Nervous of loud. Loud would be an F. Rebuke would be. I mean, that looks like it could be an off word there. Loud rebuke would be. Nervous would be frail. New world. animal's pelt I collected. So that's animal's pelt is a hide with an eye, well, a pelt, animal's pelt with an eye in it, I think. Excuse me. New World. Pagan official is arranging step rises. I mean, that looks like an anagram, step rises, doesn't it? Which would be priestess or something. Priestess. This one, sort of radio at home, that offers stimulation. Sort of radio at home. That offers stimulation. At home is in. Or could be an in at the end, sort of radio, something in. Stimulation would be, not sure. Go about to collect and raise an awkward number. Round up, I suppose. Go about to collect, round up. Seems, and raise an awkward number. Yeah, I think that's round up. Signal to start playing card game extremely late. So you'd think extremely late would be an LE. Signal would be start playing card game. I think that W needs to go there for whistle, for whist and LE, and whistle is a signal to start. Something to discuss in publication. Issue. Yeah, you discuss issues and the publication as an issue. Story accepted by an anagram, by an immigrant, perhaps. Accepted could be okay. I think it's probably a story, which I can't really think of anything beyond a tale or a lie. So let's go on down here. Maybe that O is wrong, on time's wrong. Although the T looks good. Came across a Met, weather office of the Met, fair enough. Sarcastic wordplay, my fellow, would be pungent, I suppose. Pungent. What's this going to be if this is off? Braggarts, play, cancelled. Yes, I think sent off, isn't it? Play. Okay, this must be add. Crack. Advent. Cut loose. Add. Cut loose. Add. Crack. That I can't. Paper one. This one. Foreign lads. Could be an area of foreign lads. Beautiful into. I think that. Why would you put beautiful on it though? Unless it's. Well, it can't be butterflies, can it? I suppose disturbed. How many is that? That's too many letters. So I'm going to have to write down foreign lads as an anagram. Let's see if I can get through that. O-E-I-A. All I've done is get rid of an O and S if there is an anagram there. Which, that could be an in word. Let's have another look at this one over here actually. Professional person has whiskey in bed. It could be a professional person has a W to give a bed, or it could be W in word for bed, and I can't think of anything other than cot for a bed. This one was rare. That was an anagram, wasn't it? Rarities, but rare. Rit is BT U. So I've got rid of two eyes. Yep. Okay, I've got two eyes in the anagram folder. Got a U and an S. Oh gosh, what's that going to be? Probably an ES at the end, ties at the end, TEI or RES. They've become part of the mainstream. If that's an E, TIES. Leaves me B, R, Brit U, Brit barbiturates, arbit, abit. And the other way to look at this is, what's this one down here? This was a story accepted by an immigrant, perhaps. So that can begin with R's, T's, and B's. Is that on time? Eventually, not late. In time. In time, I think that is actually more likely to be. In time, that would make more sense. In which case, that's an alien. Ah, there we are. Okay, that's a lot more happy, should we say? Don't we got rid of the A there? Alien, so that must be E for time, mustn't it? In time. But now I've got, what have I got left? Just take that out for a minute. I've either got T or an R there. Tuaries. Tributaries. Okay, very good. Very good wordplay there. So tributaries do indeed become the mainstream part of a river. What's this? Inglaterra. That offers stimulation. What is that word? Let's have a something G, something T, something L, something N. So there's either an in at the start or an in at the end. Sort of radio. Right. That offers stimulation. Is that the name of a sort of medication or hormone? Something. Trying to think what that'd be. I don't really feel happy about that I and that G being there for uglier, but I think it has to be uglier given the anagram fodder. This one, cut loose, add is a notice is an advert, crack, could be vent. Bragger is play, cancelled is off. Nervous of loud rebuke. I noticed that off last time. Or did I? Maybe I did. Loud is F. Fearful and earful. Have an earful is a, yep, okay. Professional person has whiskey in bed. Layman. Can't even see that one. This has got an F, so that still looks sort of like it's tracking towards an anagram. If it is an anagram, I'm not sure what it's going to end in, because normally that S would have an IOUS in front of it, but there is no ability to have an IO. There's only an EIA. Ings, could be an Ings word, which would leave me, well, I'm not sure. Beautiful insects. Manage. I still think that's a cope. Cope. Manages to cope, I know that. I think it is. New world. Animals pelt. I collected. If that is cope up there, I'm not convinced, but I think it is. Then what this is, put an I into a word to get to a new world, and a name for an animal's pelt. Whoa. So a bit stuck really. Word for play. Show off. Show off. Okay, yeah, show is a play, isn't it? Okay. A folder holds paper for this. Origami? Oh. Okay, origami it is. That's a bit of a bad pun, but fair enough. Fair enough. A folder. Gosh, that was a bit too obscure, wasn't it? So what is this? If it is an anagram, gladiolis, flies. Ah, I've got flies there, haven't I? Which means I've got DRA dragonflies. Oh, okay, dragonflies. Oh no, another that. This one, digital, digital, digitalis. I think is a array. Oh, is it possible I got that wrong? That's a hidden word. Man nearly hosting queen. Digitalin. I mean, it's at home, isn't it? So digitalin. Digital radio. At home is in, I think. Go with that. So just down to these last three now. Professional person. Lawyer. Layer and lawyer. They are. In bed. So it's really just this one now. Gosh. So C something, A something, I. Which is just a sort of letter. Well, assuming it's C at the start. Animal's pelt is New World. Can't be New World. The animal's pelt is the skin, isn't it? Hide. Don't think there's a hidden word there. It could be LDANI, unlikely. Oh, I've still got some over here. Didn't notice that. Add, cutlass, add rift now. Okay. Right, I'm going to put the video on pause while I have a think to myself. Just this amazing bit of inspiration that maybe that's just a coat. And therefore that must be cope. I don't know really. Yes. Well, that wasn't very friendly to put at least two words there I've not heard of in that puzzle. 1836. So, yeah, of course it's a coat. That was obvious for an animal's pelt, but what the word down was, New World, coaty. I don't even understand that word. I mean, that should not be landing in the QC. And digitalin, also something I'm not sure of. I think I've heard of digitalis, but someone looking through the clues, because Teazel's cluing is quite tough sometimes, but I can see it all, I think. So a bragger is a show off, and a play is a show, and cancelled is off. I think the double definition here. So if you can manage, I can cope. A priest cloak. I'm not sure if I know that's a cope or not. If you cut something loose, it's adrift, and a notice is an advert, and a rift is a crack. We've got a chief accountant, which I may have seen as ACA, or CA for chief accountant abbreviation, and the US agency is the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. And acacia is a thorny plant. We've got beautiful insects, which are dragonflies, and that's an anagram of foreign lads, and disturbed is your anagram indicator. We've got another anagram of uglier is gruel eye, cooked is your anagram indicator, and something's uglier, it's more unpleasant. We've got a professional person, a lawyer, and we've got W W for whiskey, NATO phonetic alphabet, going in bed, a layer. Tributaries is an anagram of rarities but, and remarkable is the anagram indicator, and tributaries become part of the mainstream, they become part of the river. Blocked is closed, fail, if you fail you lose, maybe, bit weak on that, but anyway, breaking a record is a CD, a compact disc. Eventually something happens in time, and if it's not late then it's in time. Got a hidden word here of Anne in Man Nearly. Hosting is telling us there's a hidden word, and Queen Anne was one of the queens a long time ago. Sarcastic, meaning pungent, not aware of that. Wordplay is pun, and a fellow is a gent. Fair enough, pungent. Unhappy is sad, and quite literally take the I must leave the word said. A folder, so in this sense, we've got the answer is origami, so this is one of Teazel's typically tough clues. People who do origami fold paper, so a folder holds paper for this. If you excel, you outdo something, and a garden party could be an outdo. Nervous is fearful, nervous of is fearful, and loud is F, and rebuke is an earful. I've got no idea about this clue in the sense of what new world of a coatie is. I don't know what that is. Is that maybe something to do with travelling kind of in the 15th century or something? Is that maybe what was discovered? I don't know for sure. Animal's pelt is obviously a coat, and eye collector, so put coat with eye. Anagram here of we've got pagan official is a priestess, officiant, is a priestess. Arranging his tones as an anagram of step rises, which is priestess. Got a sort of radio, digital radio. At home is in, and digitalin offers stimulation. Go about to collect, so you round things up, you round them up, and if you raise an awkward number, so if you got the number 5.6, you would round it up to 6. Excuse me. A signal to start is a whistle. A signal to start playing is a whistle. And then a card game is whist. Extremely late is LE, so take the extreme letters of late, the L and the E. Good clue. I like that one actually. That was nice. Nice QC clue that. Something to discuss is an issue, and a publication has issues. A story is a lie accepted by Anne. Literally put lie into Anne, and an immigrant could be an alien perhaps. And finally you've got came across is Met, and the weather office is the Met, as in the meteorological office. So there we go, all done. 1836, a little bit tough but got there in the end.